Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrance Crawford. And he weighed in at an even 61 kilos. He is 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. And here he is. Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. So here we go. Should be a good one. Which fighter will say no mas? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Looking to land the hook. And he scores with the counter. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. There's a counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter shot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Defense is not an option for these two. Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What would you... There's the bell for round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Thought we were going to see that. Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. We were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Missing with the hook. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Respect for each other's punching power. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Only catching air with that hook. Counter punch. Punch, counter punch. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
How about that time counter shot? Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's perfect stuff.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Big hook doesn't land. Lays the jab, but it doesn't score. That counter shot lands. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Carl, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, boxing. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go, it's round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What desire, but at what cost? Nice defense with that jab. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. That jab misses. They better start respecting each other's punching power. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just avoids a left uppercut. Crawford is dazed. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Sugar Ray is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay?
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it